Sawchuk. So we got a first chance to see him.
Yeah.
Extended look tonight. What did you think about the way he handled it? What can this mean for his future?
You know, I thought he looked like he belonged. You know, from an eye test standpoint, he's a guy that he played well. For a guy that has had literally no playing time, he looked like he belonged. So just incredibly proud of his effort. Talked about it earlier, but he's as heartbroken as anybody right now. And that's what I hate more than anything is our guys don't get to feel success.
Game plan coming in, 60 run plays, behind that offensive line, young players. Can you talk about just adapting that game plan?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing was we felt pretty good from a protection standpoint going in. It didn't work out quite that way. Obviously, after the first series with Jacob, had to add another piece. But I did, man. I thought the way our guys battled, competed, strained was impressive for the very limited amount of time of plays that they played, and to play as hard as they played tonight, again, was proud of that.
Brent said the foundation was laid.
Yeah.
What specifically did you see out there tonight that shows that foundation?
I think team as much as anything. You know, guys believing in each other, fighting for each other, not splintering at all. That's what I saw, have continued to see. Again, the most disappointing part is we've ended up on the wrong side of these things and we can't. And our guys don't get to feel success.
What kind of lessons are learned in being so close so many times and not feeling the victory?
Yeah, I think for the guys coming back, and we got a bunch of pieces of the puzzle that we've added, but a bunch of guys that are in that locker room right now coming back that'll play at a high level for us next year. Them just understanding one day at a time, being better every single day, and how at the end of the day, you know, how fragile a game it is from being on the right side and the wrong side and being able to have a happy locker room or not. So I think that's what we've come to find out more than anything.
We saw Braden with several big third down catches tonight.
Yeah.
I think all of his catches came on third down. How important was that for y'all, and what can that do for him, big picture wise? Just having stuck around and gone through this process and put together the kind of performance that he did.
All he's going to do is continue to create value for himself in whatever it is that he's doing. So playing in the NFL at the Senior Bowl, being in the business world once football's over, he's going to create value for himself and everybody around him. That's who he is. And again, I've said it 100 times, but he is what Oklahoma football is all about. Heartbroken for him, appreciate him, proud of him.
I know it's tough to evaluate right after a game, but Dylan's first season with you, working together, his growth, maybe some growing pains too. What did you think about his first year?
You know, again, from a totality standpoint, I thought there was a lot of good, and I thought there was a situation today that he did an unbelievable job keeping those guys together on the sideline when things weren't good, and continuing to try to play the next play, fight to play the next play, take care of the football, and give us a chance to win the game. And we weren't able to make the plays to go win it, and that's, again, that's the thing that's hard.
You talk about that offensive line, Aaron in particular. What did you think about how he answered that situation, how he performed, having to go in there as quickly as he did?
I thought all those guys played hard. I mean, we're going to look at the tape, and there's going to be plenty of things that were frustrating, things that I'm going to want back. But those guys played incredibly hard up front all night long against a unit that's played really, really well.
Did you find some things? I mean, I know you had a great game plan with the run. Did you learn some things about the future of your offense with the way you were able to run tonight?
Yeah, I think that the most obvious thing is just Gavin. You don't know how these guys are going to respond until they play. And for him to play, and again, the eye test part of it, man, he looked like he belonged. So that's what we learned first and foremost, which is really exciting for him.